Hi Aisha, can we start the class? Hello.
Yes, ma'am.
Is my screen visible? Is my screen visible?
Yes, ma'am, it's visible.
Okay. Today we are going to discuss about base conversion functions. We have three types of base conversion functions. One is oct. We have three types of base conversion functions. One is oct and second one is hex and third one is bin. Whereas oct returns the representation of octal numbers from integers and hex returns hexadecimal representation of integer value and bin returns the binary representation of integer value. That means if we take oct, we have only 0 to 7 numbers. So the base is 8. This is for octet. And for hexadecimal, we have 0 to 9 and A to F. And the base is 16. And for binary, we only have we only have 0 and 1. So the base is 2. And we can convert decimal to octal and decimal to hexadecimal and decimal to binary. Let's see with an example. For example, if we want to convert 6 into binary, then we can divide it by 2. So 2 3s are 6 and the remainder will be 0. And again 3 is also divisible by 2. Oh, so we can again divide it by 2. Here we can get 1 and the remainder is also 1. We can take numbers from downward to upward direction like this. Oh, here the value is 110. Let's see with an eye by running the program. And now, if you want to convert binary I mean decimal to binary, we use bin function. Here we got 110 for 6, and here also it is displaying 116. If we want to convert anything to binary, then we will do the same process. And if we want to know, if we take something 1000, and if we want to convert it to decimal, then we have to make powers. I mean, we want to use powers like 2 power 0, 2 power 0, 2 power 1, 2 power 2. We have 1 0 0 in binary. So in 2 power 0 place, it is 0. So we don't consider these 0 places, but we consider this one place. 1 means 2 cube. 2 cube means 8. So the decimal representation of that binary number is 8. We are getting the same value here too. If we want to convert from decimal to binary, we can use from right to left 2 power 0, 2 power 1, and in the place of 1, we will consider that value. Um, and if you want to convert from binary to I'm sorry, decimal to binary, we will divide it by 2, and we will take values from bottom to top. The same process is done with hexadecimal and octal, but here we use 8 power 0, 8 power 1. And for hexadecimal, we use 16 power 0 and 16 power 1. I will tell it again, but now I'm just displaying binary. If you want to use binary of 10 value, then it will display. So now, for example, if we take octal value as if we want to convert 1 to octal, that then it will display 1. For binary, the prefix is 0b, and now for octal, the prefix will be 0o. We will identify that number using their prefix. If it is 0o, it is octal. If it is 0b, it is binary. And if it is 0x, it is hexadecimal. And decimal doesn't have any prefix number, representation. Now, if we want to convert 7 into octal, it will display 007 because octal have 7. But if we want to convert 8, it will display other number because octal have only 0 to 7 numbers. For example, like as an example, we have to divide it by 8 because it is octal representation and its base is 8. So it is divisible by 10 and the remainder will be 5. And again, 10 is again divisible by 8 and the remainder will be 2. So the value is 125. Here the 85, I mean the octal value of 85 is 125. In the same way, if we want to perform same operation in reverse, we can use here mm, like 1 into 8 square, like that. Here we have 125. So we use 8 power 0, 8 power 1, and 8 power 2. Then we will multiply with 5 into 8 power 0, 2 into 8 power 1, and 1 into 8 square. One into 64 and 2 into 8 and 5 into 1. 64, 16 and 5. 85. We already see that octal of 85, I mean, oct of 85 is 125. In the same process, we will perform hexadecimal. For hexadecimal, we will use hex as prefix, and if we want to take 10, it will be A because in hexadecimal, A means 10, B is 11, C is 12, D is 13, E is 14, and F is 15. So in the same way, it is displaying like that. If we take hex of 15, it will display F. Here 0x is the prefix of hexadecimal. Uh, do you have any doubts on this topic? Hello, am I audible? Hello.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am, you're audible.
Do you have any doubts?
No,
No,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Okay, thank you. Mm. And our next topic is complex data type. Complex data types is used to represent complex numbers. Uh, in this, we are having two values. One value is real and other value is imaginary. If we take an example, C is equal to 1 plus 5j. Uh, in this, 1 is the real value and the value which consists of j is the imaginary value. In Python, we will consider j as imaginary value. If we print C, it will print 1 plus 5j. But if we want only real value, we can use dot real. It will print only the real part. If we want imaginary part, we will print C dot imag. Then it will print imaginary part, that is fine. If we take only imaginary part, for example, we have just taken C is equal to 4j. And if we want real part, can you guess the output of this? C dot imag. Hello. Can anyone guess the output of this? We have given C is equal to 4j and C dot real is 0. Then C dot image.
Ma'am, 0.
No, we have given 4j. Just think, just try again. For 1 plus 5j, it is giving imaginary part as 5.0. Then what will be the imaginary part of 4j? It's 4.0. If we take another example, um, C is equal to 10 plus 12j. Now tell me what is the real part of C? Is my screen visible?
Yes, ma'am.
Then what is the real part of C? I have given the equation 10 plus 12j. No, at least,
Uh, Ma'am, 10.
yes, you are right. 10. And then what is the imaginary part?
12G.
12. And next, bool data type. In Boolean, we have only two possible values, that is either true or false. We already know that Python is case sensitive, so the first letter of the Boolean value should be capital. Here in true T is capital and in false F is capital. For example, if we write an expression 2 equal to 2, then it will be 2. If I take 2 less than or equal to 2, then what will be the output? It's true or is it true or false? Just see it again.
False, ma'am.
2 less than or equal to 2. Less than or equal. I use it two symbols. If in case any one of it is correct, then it will be true. Either if we use two symbols less than or equal, then either 2 less than or equal to true means true or 2 equal to 2 is also true.
So, ma'am, if we give multiple conditions, like how you have given 2 less than and equals to 2, and if one satisfies, then the answer is true.
Yes.
Okay, ma'am.
Uh, Now tell me 5 greater than or equal to 3. Is this true or false?
True.
Yes, you are right. And 3 less than or equal to 1. This one,
False.
yes, because it are not true. That's why it will return false. And we will explain this topic later also. I mean clearly, but this is the basics of. I mean we are just explaining what is bool data type and now string. In string, we can represent a string using alphabet or alphanumeric or numeric, which will be enclosed in single quotes, double quotes. I will show it with an example. Mm. Uh, String maybe we can write a string in single quotes, or we can also write the string in double quotes, and we can also write the a string in triple quotes. I mean triple single quotes or triple double quotes. Mm. Now, if we check the print of the type of then yes, and type of s. We already seen in last class that we use type for checking the type of a variable. Print s1 and type of s1, s2 and type of s2, and s3 and type of s3. If we run this, everything is type string, 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 string. We can write string in these many ways. But in between single quotes, we cannot use single quote because it raises an error. What is that error? Here the string is already closed and we have written extra. That's why we don't use single quote between single quote. But we can use double quotes between single quotes. It will run nicely. And double quote, single quote between double quote. And when we are using triple quotes, we can use single quote as well as double quote in between them. Single quote and double quote. It won't raise any error. And when we are using triple quotes, we can also write the text in next line. It also won't raise error. That means we can write multi-line value using triple quotes. It may be triple single quotes or it may be triple double quotes. But we cannot write multi-line variable I mean, we cannot declare multi-line variable using single quotes or double quotes because it raises an error. Do you understand this topic? Yes means thumbs up, or no means thumbs down. Yes. Okay. Now tell me the answer. Can I use a single quote here? Yes or no?
No, ma'am. No.
Then double quote?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Hmm.
ma'am.
Yes. And in between double quotes, can I use a single quote?
Yes.
Can I use double quote inside double quotes?
No.
Can I use triple quotes? Oh, sorry. Can I use single quote inside triple quote?
Yes.
Double quote inside triple quote?
Yes. We can use. We can use both
Yes.
single and double quotes between triple quote.
Yes. Uh, and up to now, we have represented only alphabetic strings. Uh, we can also use numeric strings. If we include anything in between these quotes, it will be string. S1 equal to ABC 1, 2, 3. This is numeric string and this is alphanumeric string. And this will be alphabetic string. We can also use symbols in between. Like say, we have three types of strings. One is numeric, one is alphanumeric, and last one is alphabetic. We can also use symbols in the string. Do you understand this topic? Yes or no? Yes, okay. And and next topic is comments. If we want to write comments, we can use pound symbol or hash symbol before the line. Use it for single line comment. If we use pound symbol or hash symbol, it is considered as single line comment. PVF doesn't read this comment because thanks for your precious time.